This month on Lakefront TV's Cafe, Leesburg is lighting the city purple for Alzheimer's awareness. Marcus has the details. The FIFA World Cup comes to Florida this month. We'll tell you what games will be hosted in Miami. Christy gives you her summer reading list recommendations. We have a special tribute to Juneteenth and, of course, all of the arts and entertainment coming to the community this month. With Marcus and Christy, this is Cafe.
Welcome to Cafe. We're jumping right into June.
That's right, Marcus. Welcome back to you all, and officially welcome to the summer months. Marcus, how was your May? Do anything special?
May was a very busy month with our travel basketball program getting really going, Pop Warner season, conditioning starting up, and then some really nice special events took place in May.
Yes, I actually was at one of those events, the Dragon Boat event, and I think half of Central Florida was there with me. It was a hot day, but it was an actually amazing race.
Hot. That was a very hot day, but it was also a very amazing event. We had a bigger spectator crowd than we've had in the last 3 events, and we had more Dragon Boat teams participate. So this year was a huge success.
Very enjoyable, yes.
Chrissy, I know you are an avid fan of arts. Did you know the month of June is African American Music Appreciation Month?
Actually, Marcus, I did not know that, but I did recently see the movie Michael, and I can tell you it was one of the best done movies I have seen in a very long time. Have you seen that one yet?
I have not seen it yet, but I personally think one of the best ways for me and my family to celebrate is by seeing Michael, the new biopic based on a famous rise of Michael Jackson, or Sinners from Oscar-winning director Ryan Coogler. Blues music is central to the plot of Sinners that reveals a lot of themes.
And I couldn't agree with you more. Both films are fantastic. Sinners is not only an Oscar-winning film, but this fall it will be the featured haunted house for the Universal Orlando's Halloween Horror Nights.
It seems like you have the tea already, Chrissy.
I sure do. Let's get into it with what's trending. This month, the 2026 FIFA World Cup will officially begin, and the Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens will play host to 7 matches, including group stage games, a quarterfinal, and the third-place playoff.
That's exciting. I look forward to catching a few of those games myself, or even going to the games down in Miami. What else is trending, Kristen?
Continuing with sports, the Leesburg Lightning season is underway at Pat Thomas Stadium. For up-to-date game schedule, visit leesburglightning.com.
Good luck to the Lightning as they enter the 2026 season. You know, Christy, I have the tea too.
Do you, Marcus?
I sure do. In just a few months, our world-famous Pop Warner football season will be underway. In fact, the teams are busy preparing for an exciting season. I managed to get a sneak peek. Pop Warner is one of the oldest and the largest youth football programs in the country. It was started years ago, and we're just a small part of that, the Leesburg Junior Jackets. Our Pop Warner program just here in Leesburg is probably going to house around 300 kids this year. So during the season, 300 kids are going to be participating, learning how to be part of a team, doing something positive, staying out of trouble, staying active, staying healthy, and just growing as athletes and building friends and relationships. So it's huge in the community. It's been one of our biggest programs in this community for years.
Well, number one is about the kids. When I was playing youth football, it was a lot of coaches helped me, mentor me to get where I'm at today. And that's why I do what I do. The most rewarding part about being the coach, just to watch the kids grow up from they being young and grow up to be young men. And then you find out what they're doing when you see them in the Walmart or around town, and they always calling you coach. So that's the best thing about it. And creating that family atmosphere with them.
As you can see today, we're doing conditioning. Each one of our teams are getting ready, getting kids in shape, getting their bodies ready to be out there in that hot sun, to run around with all that equipment on for 2 or 3 months of football, real football. I really want to see the Leesburg community commit to helping these kids. Our goal this year is to put each one of these young men, and including our cheerleaders, in new equipment. That's shoulder pads, helmets, home and away jerseys, cheerleading uniforms, our flag football teams in their flag football uniforms, which we have all of that in this one program. There is nothing bigger and better than your local community, businesses, patriots, just random good-hearted people to say, you know what, they're doing a great thing out there. Let me see how I can be a blessing. Even if you donate $1 helps this program accomplish that goal of what we're trying to do this year.
Well, we just hope the community come out and help us out. Like I said, we're getting this nice stadium built, and we want the kids to feel like they're worth going to that nice stadium and looking good doing it. So if they can do any kind of sponsorship, like Coach Marcus said, even if you donate $1, that dollar goes a long way.
If you're interested in any information that has to do with our Pop Warner program, you can go to leesburgflorida.gov, go into youth football, and there'll be links in there where you can donate to, send sponsorship. If that's an issue, you can always call the recreation office at 352-728-9885 and get whatever information you need. The team that you're watching behind me is last year's defending one champs. Last year they were 11U, this year there'll be 12U, and these guys they're conditioned to be winners. So we don't just build kids and fun, we build champions as well.
We're just trying to get back to one of these right here. And with your support, we can do it.
That is really exciting, Marcus. And besides going to the games and cheering on the teams, what are other ways we can get involved with the Pop Warner program?
So this year, one of the best ways that anybody can get involved, meaning businesses or just regular patrons, because of the city building a multi-million-dollar sports complex at Susan Street, which is going to be brand new. Our goal is to house all of our participants, all 300, in new equipment and new uniforms, like shoulder pads, helmets, football jerseys, football pants, cheerleading uniforms. And that's one of our goals this year. And so anybody can donate to that by going to the cityofleesburg.gov and clicking on the link that gives you the opportunity to sponsor or donate to the program. These sponsorships will also have a kickback. So with the new complex coming, those businesses or individuals that are looking for marketing will be able to sponsor or show some type of advertisement at the new complex as well. So that is one of our biggest goals for this year, is to do that. Christy, what else is trending?
If you're looking for a good summer read, be sure to check out Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez. This witty, slow burn rom-com is about a traveling nurse and a man who shares a curse. I'll be sure to add this one to my summer reading list.
Thank you for keeping us informed, Christy. We have what's brewing, all the exciting art and entertainment coming to Leesburg and Lake County after this. Welcome back to Cafe. If you are visiting Leesburg on Monday, June 1st, you may see the city lit in the color of purple in support and recognition of Alzheimer's. Awareness. Alzheimer's disease is the most common form of dementia, a progressive brain disorder that slowly takes away memories, thinking skills, and the ability to participate in daily tasks. While there is no cure currently, there are ways we can show our support. Monday, June 1st, the city of Leesburg will have the Purple for the Purpose kickoff event at Leesburg City Hall. We hope that you help us turn Leesburg purple, bring awareness to the cause that affects so many families in our community. Another way to help us spread awareness is by participating in the 5K run walk on Saturday, June 27th in downtown Leesburg.
Thank you for sharing that, Marcus. We'll be there to show our support. While Leesburg will be transforming into purple, one of Florida's oldest and tallest attractions will be celebrating its 70th anniversary, the iconic Citrus Tower in Claremont. The story of the Citrus Tower begins in the 1940s. The concept was the brainchild of Claremont mayor and automobile dealer Ralph Harper, who had long tried to convince locals of the need for an observation tower to showcase Central Florida's citrus industry. The pleas fell on deaf ears until entrepreneur Alfred William Thacker came to town. The Florida Towers Corp was formed, stock was sold, and construction began in July of 1955. Sunday, June 14th, you are invited to celebrate the Citrus Tower 70th anniversary from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. in Claremont.
70 years, Christy. Wow, that's amazing. Congratulations to the teams. The summer month is the perfect time to play or watch beach volleyball. The sport originated around 1915 in Waikiki, Hawaii, before evolving into the modern two-player competition sport in Santa Monica, California during the 1920s. Now it is a global recreational phenomenon with the tournaments all over the world, including right here in Lake County. On Friday, June 26th, the two-time BT10 USA Beach Tennis Tournament will be held in Tavares Hickory Point Recreation from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m.
I do love beach volleyball. We'll have to play sometime, Marcus. There are so many events, arts, and entertainment happening in Leesburg and Lake County during the month of June. Here's a look at what's coming to our county and community this month.
Exciting times.
That it sure is. And in just a few weeks, we'll be celebrating Juneteenth. And coming up next, LakeFront TV's Ken Facey will walk us through the significance of this important holiday.
Juneteenth is a very important holiday for African American community. It was on that day, June 19th, that the African American slaves were freed in the state of Texas, which continued throughout the southern United States, officially ending the American Civil War. LakeFront TV's Ken Facey produced this special piece about the holiday.
Juneteenth is a day for gathering, a day for community, and a day for celebration. It was on this day in 1865 that Union troops from the American Civil War arrived in Galveston, Texas to officially announce the end of the detrimental American Civil War. Over 250,000 enslaved African Americans in the state were finally free. The holiday was originally known as Emancipation Day, and celebrations included religious services, educational readings, storytelling, and barbecue. The holiday faced many challenges in the late 19th and 20th century, with laws like Jim Crow prohibiting the holiday. Emancipation Day experienced strong revivals during the Civil Rights Movement in the 1960s. It was 1980, Texas became the first U.S. state to make Juneteenth an official holiday. And on June 17, 2021, is officially signed into law as a federal holiday. What started out as a state recognition acknowledging the freedom of African Americans is now a national holiday where all neighbors, friends, colleagues, and family are invited to celebrate.
Thanks to Ken for producing that piece.
And here are some ways our community will be celebrating Juneteenth.
Chrissy, it's always good to catch up with you and talk about the exciting things coming to Leesburg and Lake County.
And I feel the same way, Marcus. And guess what? We get to do this again next month.
July will be a very exciting time for the county, state, and city.
It will be. Until next month, have a safe and healthy June.
See
See you
ya.
soon.